Hey guys, it's Kevin with MixCoach. This is a special edition of the MixCoach Minute because I am currently in Atlanta, Georgia, Alpharetta, Georgia, and I'm waiting to see Tony Bennett live. Our friend Marshall Wood is Tony Bennett's bass player, and I wanted to make a trip over here to come and see him perform with Tony Bennett. Yes, Tony Bennett's one of my favorite artists. So anyway, this is a special night for me. But I did want to tell you that today is Tuesday, or it should be, if my math is correct, and we are dropping a new session tonight. It's not jazz or standards like what Tony Bennett does, but we'll be doing that next month. This month is a great artist by the name of Marcy Each. She's a friend of mine. Hopefully the orchestra's not getting too loud, but it's the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. Marcy is a singer-songwriter, and a great one at that. And the session we had this month is called You're Falling in Love with a Girl. And it's a singer-songwriter kind of approach to the song where we took a stereo mic, your acoustic guitar, which was a nice big fat sounding Martin, and then I put my Studio Projects T3 in front of her and mic'd them both at the same time, and we let her sing and play at the same time, which is probably flies in the face of some recording engineers' approach, but not in this case. It really worked out well. So that's the download we're going to get today. As a matter of fact, my members, if you're watching this, the download should be under this video right now if you're on MixCoachMember.com. And there is a Pro Tools session file, and there is a MixBus session file, and there's raw audio files. So you can download them and start mixing them today. And then later this week or early next week, I'll be sending you some bonuses that you can add to that, and some tutorials, things like that. I'll give you I am working on a long walkthrough to show you how I run through the whole process of producing this record. So I'm really excited about this month. Marcy Each, You're Falling in Love with a Girl. Cool. And now next month we'll be doing some jazz. So if you're interested in jazz, go ahead and get your chops up on this stuff and get with us next month on some jazz. Okay, so this is MixCoach Minute, so I'm supposed to be answering some questions. Francis Ashley asks me on Facebook, what makes a mix very clean and crisp? I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm going on memory. Like you run it through a sonic maximizer. Everything is crystal clear and clean. Well, Francis, the short answer is, a sonic maximizer like the BBE does help. Also, the Mag EQ, if used subtly, will also add a lot of air and clarity to a mix. Also, you can do, anything with an upper band of frequencies, like, I would say from 10K up, will definitely help to add air. But the best thing you can do just comes from experience of mixing song after song. A couple of days ago I mentioned that phase, coherency between tracks and within the tracks definitely helps with clarity. So I would definitely help with that. I would definitely start with clarity and only use the air band stuff only on a last minute before you print it. I don't know that I would overuse that too much. If you use it, use very little of it. Just know that that most of your clarity comes from phase coherency in a track. So there's lessons like that. I have tutorials on how to change the phase of overheads, which if you don't have overheads in phase, the drums will sound a little washy and they won't be clear and with a lot of clarity like what you're asking for. Punch happens with a lot of phase too. Sorry, the orchestra's distracting me a little bit. Thank you. A lot of top-end stuff. Phase does affect top-end stuff, but mainly what the punch and the clarity you're looking for is in the high mids, which phase does, messes with that some too. So work with your phase, and then don't be afraid to try a sonic maximizer. Just make sure that you A/B before and after you use any kind of Mag EQ, sonic maximizer, exciter. I don't really like the exciters. But don't be afraid to use them, but you always need to keep yourself anchored as to if you're actually improving things, okay? So this has been the MixCoach Minute from Alpharetta, Georgia. I hope you've enjoyed my background music, and I will go and check out MixCoach Member if you really want to mix some cool stuff, some cool jazz, some cool country, bluegrass. We mix it all. So come see us, and thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.